Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir, and I'd like to thank the Honourable Tinambuna for this question. The Pacific Agreement on Closer Economic Relations, or commonly known as PESA Plus, is of course a regional agreement that includes Australia, New Zealand, and several Pacific Island nations. The primary goal, sir, was to address the distinct challenges faced by the Pacific Island economies, also providing a framework for enhanced trade and economic cooperation. Whilst Fiji joined the negotiations late, it actively participated in the negotiations to make PESA Plus better, and I'm referring to the previous government, Honourable Speaker. However, Fiji did not decide to join, or decided not to join, when the negotiations were concluded in 2017 due to unresolved key issues from the government perspective. Fiji's involvement in the negotiations of PESA Plus was driven by our commitment to fostering regional cooperation and ensuring that trade agreements truly serve as instruments of development. Fiji's economic structure is different and unique from the rest of the Pacific, as we all know. Our economy is made up of diverse sectors, which includes many small and growing industries that need to be protected from competition. We also have more MSMEs than any other Pacific Islands as well. It is important to note, Honourable Speaker, that collectively Fiji already has more than a 1 billion trade deficit between Australia and Fiji. And this should not worsen, Honourable Speaker, sir. Australia and New Zealand are one of our largest trading partners. Therefore, the People's Coalition government, Honourable Speaker, decided to once again reassess our position on PESA Plus with an open mind and clear minds. There is no harm in exploring opportunities to seek or resolve our outstanding reservations, Honourable Speaker. In this regard, the Ministry has undertaken national consultations with a view to seek views from both government agencies and the private sector. The Ministry of Trade is preparing a national position and analysing key questions such as how would PESA Plus impact Fiji's trade with Australia and New Zealand? If PESA Plus increases trade, whose trade will it increase? Will it be Fiji's exports, like vegetables, crops, kava, and garments? And will the subsequent trade deficit become lower or become more manageable? With significant volume of goods being traded amongst us, Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji, that attracts custom duties, what happens to the tariff revenues when we liberalize trade and eliminate duties vis-a-vis Australia and New Zealand? Will we be able to afford the foregoing revenue in tight fiscal situation? What will be the impact on the existing industries such as the textile industry, BPO industry, and the manufacturing sector? Will there be impact on emerging sectors such as the agricultural sector? What will be the impact on employment and labour? Will we continue to lose our labour, or will the agreement create more jobs? These are important questions, Honourable Speaker, that are being analysed before we formally engage with Australia and New Zealand and re-enter into renegotiations. I will be having a trilateral meeting with the Australian and New Zealand Ministers for Trade on the 20th of September in Rotorua to discuss the outcomes of these initial consultations. Based on the outcomes of the trilateral meetings, we plan to further take deep dive consultations, Honourable Speaker, with individual companies in assessing Fiji's trade in goods and services, investments and market access in October. As the Minister for Trade, sir, it is my responsibility to protect our national interests and ensure that the benefits of any agreement are tangible for our people. Therefore, embarking on PESA Plus must be in the best interests of Fiji, and we have the capacity to ensure that it is. In this regard, Honourable Speaker, we believe that our trading partners are also attuned to our needs and will understand our position. I thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir.